Hey everybody, Dr. Peter Bolden here with Atlanta Dental Spa, and today I'm going to talk about the top 6 benefits of smiling more. And these probably aren't the benefits you're thinking. Everyone would think that the benefits would be strictly cosmetic, and it's not. First, I'm going to give a little bit of context to this, and I think this is fascinating. Children smile on average about 400 times a day. They've actually done studies on this that kind of monitor kids throughout the day, and they found that kids are smiling almost 20 times as much as adults are. And adults on average are smiling about 20 times a day. So why is this? And so my theory on this is that kids are not taught or not pre-programmed to say, oh, hold back on my smile if I don't like it. They just, if they feel good or something, if they see something happy, whatever it is, the visceral response to that is smiling, and they're not going to hold back on that because their minds or no one has told them to not do so. Whereas adults, we get older and we get wiser and we start seeing pictures of ourselves on social media and Instagram and Facebook and videos and pictures, whatever it may be. We start kind of analyzing ourselves and saying, I don't really love my smile so much. It's changed over the years. Or we become self-conscious because society has said we should do so. So you see pictures, right? And you see, there's some chipping going on, or they're just not as bright as they were, right? And that starts playing tricks on our mind. And our mind says, okay, well, if you don't love your smile, I'm going to take over from here. And the next time, you're going to laugh, I'm going to put up your hand, right? Or the next time you're in a picture and someone says smile, I'm going to give a kind of a mute smile where you're just not really showing much teeth. And so this muscle memory takes over for us, unfortunately, to our detriment, because there's some psychological and physical benefits to smiling more. And I'm going to go into reason 1 right here. So there's a study found in 2015 that showed that by smiling more, you could actually decrease stress and blood pressure. So people were put in stressful situations where their blood pressure was rising, where their adrenaline was kicking, and it could actually reduce that fight or flight reaction simply by smiling more. Right, so they found that actually by maintaining this smile, there was physiological and physical benefits to doing so. Reason 2 is that there is an increased immune function. So by smiling more, the Mayo Clinic found that by smiling more, you can increase your immune function. And this is especially important as we kind of are starting to enter the winter months coming up with flu season, that they found that there's a signaling molecule when you smile and you activate the muscles of smiling. There's a signaling molecule that goes through your body and says, hey, we're happy, let's fight off things. And those are our fighter cells in our immune system, the T cells and lymphocytes and all the things that kind of ward off infection and illness and things in our lives. But it's also been found that to fight off stress and illness and just really increase the body's natural feeling of just positivity. Speaking of positivity, reason 3 really talks about this a lot. So there's a 2010 study that indicated, and this is an older study because really this is kind of a well-known fact at this point. Science has just accepted this, that when you smile, there's a release of endorphins. And endorphins are those things that people talk about and when they say, I had a runner's high, and they're getting into that flow of whatever they're doing. And these endorphins, the good feeling molecules are starting to circulate through their body. Well, smiling can activate those same pathway mechanisms. And what they found is that, when you're feeling good from smiling, you have an outward smile. When you smile, it kind of releases the endorphins. So you see how this virtuous cycle can actually be fueling itself and kind of be a running engine. Just getting in the habit of smiling more can make you feel better inside. Feeling better inside can make you smile outside. Those kind of things. Interesting. Reason 4 is a reason on appearance. They had people in a test group line up and said, here's a group of people, what is their age? And they had a group of people kind of smiling more and a group of people not smiling more. Or not smiling more, but not smiling at all. And they were asked, the group was asked to guess the age of the individuals in question. And so disproportionately, the people who were smiling more and appeared happy, people guessed their age to be much younger than they really were. On the flip side, people who were smiling or kind of looking a little bit grumpy or just not happy were guessed to be a lot older than they were, or at least even where they were. So smiling can give that appearance of you just looking younger and feeling happier. Reason 5, relationships. Relationships seem to blossom by smiling more. And there's obviously been studies on this, but I've seen this anecdotally from perspective of providing and changing people's smiles my entire career, that changes happen when people start to love their smile again. And this happens in a business setting, this happens in a personal setting. I've seen people, all of a sudden, it allows them to show their true self, is what I say. And if you're holding back by not loving your smile, then kind of the world sees that and is a little bit timid. But if you're smiling and you're showing you're friendly, it's the universal theme for being open and ready to kind of, accept things, is smiling more. So business relationships seem to blossom because people want to and are gravitating towards you. The same happens with the opposite sex or a mate that you're looking for. It's the same thing. Smiling kind of increases that awareness that you're ready and open and willing for things, whether, like I said, whether that's business or love or friends or whatever it may be. And lastly, there's a study that shows that smiling can actually make you live longer. And this was a 2010 study, again, an older study, but it's kind of just well-known science at this point, that showed that smiling increase lifespans of people that they studied, and that goes back to kind of all the things. If you're feeling happier, you're increasing your immune function, your stress has gone down, then of course it's going to lead to a longer life. But if nothing else resonates with you of the other 5 reasons, then living a longer, happier life, reason number 6, should resonate with you well. If you don't love your smile, look, I was in a situation where I didn't love my smile, and I actually got it changed at Atlanta Dental Spa, obviously, through our doctors. But if you don't love your smile, and if you feel like you're holding back, then let us, whether that, it could be a simple fix, like just whitening or, straightening some teeth or whatever it may be. But we're here to help if you don't love your smile, and that's what we do all day, every day. Hope you learned a little bit. We'll see you next time.